On December 26, 2007, Craig Nail and his girlfriend Teresa Johnson were gunned down in their Frisco, Texas home. Craig was killed, but a wounded Teresa escaped to a neighbor's house, where she phoned police. After police launched a homicide investigation, they soon learned that Craig had been involved in a bitter divorce with his ex, Vera Guthrie-Nail. She had recently lost the family home and primary custody of the couple's daughter. An ex even provided a tip that Guthrie-Nail had asked him to kill Craig for her on multiple occasions. When evidence from the scene pointed to convicted felon Mark Lyle Bell having been the gunman, detectives became convinced they were dealing with a murder for hire. The only issue was that they couldn't connect Guthrie-Nail to Bell. Drilling down on any mutual connections, police discovered that Bell and Guthrie-Nail had been frequently communicating with Thomas Grace. Believing he could be the middleman in the murder plot, detectives bring Grace in for questioning.
Yeah, I'll need that, and I'll send you a waiver form.
Good.
Those off voting. Thank you. We just got to put them on.
Oh, thanks.
Walking around, people get a little upset. Yeah. Just feel all right?
Yeah, it feels better. Still hurts a little bit. Not to the point where, well, believe me, I remember what it feels like. If it does, I'll let you know.
Okay.
That was not fun. I had a full-on heart attack.
Oh, yeah? How long ago?
Just over 5 years now.
Oh, yeah?
Feels like yesterday, though. Just over 5 years now. The artery that feeds blood to the heart clogged.
Oh, really?
So the heart was
Wow.
getting oxygen. I was sitting there and couldn't breathe. Just like stopped breathing. But luckily there was someone there who called 911. I woke up with a paramedic on my chest spraying nitro into my tongue. And I woke up and
Wow.
they transported me, and then the next day, they looked at me the next day and the day after that. 5 a.m. I was on the operating table. And he goes, I don't go in, you die.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think right there?
Yeah.
The green ones.
It's fine, I'll get you one.
Hey, did you hand these?
Probably. Who?
Oh. You never been arrested before, man?
No.
Never in your whole life?
No.
Okay.
Well, PI once.
Nothing major?
No.
Never been on probation, parole?
No.
Fill some water?
Please.
Okay. We'll save the other picture this back and I'll
Thank you.
get you some water.
Your partner in ADHD is on his way.
You want to see if you have a game of glass water or
I'll get a little glass one.
Please.
Absolutely.
Can I have one too?
Sure. I'll get you the drink.
I'm a hero. I'm gonna wait till you're back in time. All I'm gonna ask is you to be honest with us when we talk to you, okay?
No problem.
So,
And that was not, the picture you showed me that girl, it was Angela.
Angela?
You know her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was the girlfriend of a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew her. And we were at, where I told him we were at a
Cigar shop?
Cigar shop, and she gives away beer and stuff.
Oh,
And
okay.
you buy cigars.
What the heck did you do?
Yeah.
You want to start smoking cigars?
Yeah, Yeah, I smoked them before the heart attack.
Yeah, no good anymore.
I get sick.
Really?
It's a big change in my life. Big change.
Yeah. Were you a heavy smoker before that?
No.
Oh, really?
Never smoke. Don't drink any alcohol. I do beer.
Right.
No alcohol. Don't drink coffee. Don't smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that, healthy living is really not what talk like it to be.
Well, what they say is if you exercise hard and take care of yourself, you lead a good looking corpse.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it? The Kim Fix, the runner,
Yeah,
wrote books, marathon runner.
yeah,
Who's out there?
yeah. It's a guy in the officer in Trenton. Man, swatting at, he worked out all the time, and just boom.
Yeah.
Had a little heart murmur, makes you a little, go look at it. He took a weekend trip and ended up dying, I think he just had his sister.
I just lost a friend last week. We just did the memorial service Sunday.
Really?
37.
Wow.
Felt sick, started throwing up,
Yeah.
down to the hospital. Couldn't do anything, just died.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you first grade.
All right. Before we get started, I've got to read you a few things. And I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but do you understand English, read and write English? Yes. Okay. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statements at all, and that any statement you make may be used against you at your trial. You understand that? Yes. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. You understand that? You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any questioning. You understand that? If you are unable to employ a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you prior to and during any questioning. You understand that? And you have the right to terminate this interview at any time. You understand that? Yes. Okay. With these rights in mind, you voluntarily waive these rights and become officers.
Yes.
Okay. What I need you to do is read these and just, whatever going to go line, if you initial, read this statement in bold for me, and then print your name and sign your name. And if there's anything you don't understand, I'll explain. Any idea why you're here? What is it?
I'm hanging around with Elizabeth.
Okay. Is that a bad thing, or?
Apparently now it is.
Really? You think it was before?
Well, I knew you all arrested her at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke with her about it, and she told me, I've read things, and my friends have told me what they've read, and, I did not think she was involved in anything, or is involved in anything. Directly, that she would do something like that.
How long have you known Elizabeth?
I met her in June, and, probably, after July, maybe since August, and hanging around with her.
August of last year? Or?
Last year, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd y'all meet?
My friend, his band was playing in a bar,
Uh-huh.
and her cousin was one of my friends, and she showed up and he introduced me. Robert, and she was at the time dating Pete. Pete was
Okay.
her boyfriend.
You know Pete?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw him the other day. She just saw him the other day.
Oh, yeah? They still dating?
I don't think they really are now. I mean, I know I still see them together once in a while.
Yeah.
So.
Are you related with him?
Oh no.
Yeah.
We just
So you stay at her apartment a lot?
every once in a while. Like yesterday, we went to do something. We got back there, and I started watching a movie and just stayed. Because she said she's got to get out, so she's getting ready to pack stuff and whatnot.
Oh, okay. She's moving out of the apartment?
Well, I told her to move
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When's she supposed to be out by?
this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she got this meeting.
Well, she told me she's got some friends, some other friends, some women friends that she knows that are gonna help her pack stuff up,
Oh, I got you.
move it out, put it in storage.
Where she can move?
That was one of the things she talked about. She had no idea.
Yeah. Did y'all look for a place for her to stay yesterday? That was your dream?
No, we went down to her mom's yesterday,
Oh, okay.
down in Wakefield.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna grab her trailer and bring it back. She said she needed to sell it in her truck to get money for lawyers. But when we got down there, the ball for the hitch wasn't in the truck. So we ended up coming back. She saw some cousins and whatnot while she was down there.
I'm always interested.
Yep.
Not a good time. Well, why do you think that you would be here? Just go ahead and tell us, okay?
Because we know why you're here.
Okay. Your dad was on the job for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was a detective.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a very good detective. Doing that wrong. Okay. We've done our homework.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Phone calls I've made for her.
Okay. In regards to what?
People, I guess people have spoken to for her.
Okay. To do what?
To do? No. Just what's going on, how you doing, what's she doing.
Who you making phone calls?
A bunch of people. I mean, there's a few people.
Like who?
I mean, I know I call her mom for her quite often.
Okay.
See what's going on. And some guy she knows, Frisco. She's asked to call him once in a while.
Okay.
Just other people. I mean, they're probably on the phone, but I don't reach much, as you can see.
Yeah. You get quite a few text messages.
Yeah.
So why would Elizabeth have you make the phone calls for her if she got her own phone?
Well, sometimes she'd be at work or something, she's busy, you could call someone, say, hey, folks, say, what's going on, how you doing, stuff like that.
What do you go by for?
Excuse me?
What? Do you go by Peg or Thomas or?
My friends, they say Peg.
Okay. What's your full name call you?
You can call him. Tom's fine.
Tom, I need you to be honest with me. Okay? Because if you and I are friends, and I'm busy, but yet I have time to call you to tell you to call my friends to see what's going on. The same amount of time that it's taking me to have that conversation with you, to you to have a conversation with somebody else, I could have done it myself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that part doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Can you help me out?
How did she say that she couldn't get through to him or something? I'd leave a message, call back, I'd leave a message, tell him to call her.
So why couldn't she do that?
I don't know. You're right, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree with you.
But that's just the way she works?
Yeah, because she text messages me all the time.
Okay.
I get a lot of from her.
Okay.
You know, what's going on this weekend. So the group of guys I ride with, you know, we'd always go somewhere and do something together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, strokers or something like that. Take a ride.
Strokers out there. What's that, water?
No, down towards Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Down towards Dallas.
Okay. 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 So other than her asking you to call her friend, what else do you think you did?
I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. Tell you what, take me back to the day after Christmas. What are you doing?
Yeah, Christmas. I'm not positive.
Think about it real hard for us.
I was probably at home
Okay.
in my apartment.
Start to live that day.
I don't think so. I think she was down in Waco, I think, with Kristen at her mom's. I think Pete was supposed to go down, but he said he wasn't going.
You didn't knock her at all?
I don't think so. You know,
They were talking like 30 years ago, asking me like what happened last year.
when the day after Christmas.
Yeah, the day after Christmas.
It's possible I spoke to her.
So possibly you spoke to her like 14 times.
In one day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that possible?
It's very possible with her. I'll cover for more than that in a day.
What's that talking
Well, last I know we talked about Pete, her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I know she talked about his daughter-in-law, Kristen.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Seemed like it had to be.
When she was around her, yeah. Yeah.
Was she not happy?
When Elizabeth told us she had to go home.
Oh,
Yeah, back. Go down, yeah.
How did she react?
Well, I wouldn't see her at that particular point. Elizabeth was telling me, she would cry sometime. Would rather not go back. Things like that.
Didn't say why.
She indicated to me that there was some mutation to the world.
Wow. So how did that make you feel? I mean, you just never lived in August. You sound like you're pretty close to me. You stay in an apartment. I talk 14 times a day. So you don't attach to her.
Well, I consider her a friend.
Yeah. Yes. So how did that make you feel when you heard about that?
Well, my family would feel it's not right. I would ask her. She said that things were being done about it in the court and stuff. She was ready to go to trial, and that things were going to come out, and things should be better for Kristen. After the trial,
When was the trial?
I think it was supposed to be 22nd. I think January. It was past 22nd. Trial or case, whatever it was.
Like a week ago?
Yeah, in relationship to, I think it was finalizing things, is basically what she said.
Oh, okay.
The two of them.
Okay. How do y'all communicate? Most of the time that y'all talk, y'all text or phone call?
Oh, text. I had to learn how to text to keep up with her.
So most of y'all's communications is via text?
Mostly, yeah. She'd be at work doing something, complain about it. She said, the coding wasn't going right. She just texted me about it, something like that. I'm working later,
What do you do for a living?
flooring.
Flooring?
Carpet, what?
Yeah, all types of flooring. The company I work for, now works for, did work for Home Depot. We supplied the labor and some of the material for them and whatnot, schedule the work.
So other than making phone calls and hanging out with Liz, what else is it you doing out there? You understand you're here for a first-degree felony with $1 million bond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever step foot in the jail minus your PI? Okay, this is pretty serious stuff.
I understand that.
You really understand it. I'm not trying, I got rude or anything, you really understand the gravity of it.
It's huge.
The biggest of the biggest.
Yeah.
So you stepped from a Class C PI charge, however many years ago that was, to first-degree murder.
I don't believe it.
It's gotta be you. You're in it, we know. And we know you have a part in it. Just tell us what your part is.
Other than talking to someone,
Who's that someone?
like I said, other than talking to people,
Tom,
How often do you talk about Phil?
excuse me,
How often do you talk about Phil?
Mark,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who that is.
You got a picture of him on your phone.
my comment would go by the name of Frisco.
Oh yeah, I know who he is now.
What's his drive?
When they did the search warrant, they came out and showed me pictures. A blue truck with flames on it.
So that's Frisco?
Yeah, when he showed me those pictures, he asked me, do I know who this is in the picture? And I did not at the time. I had spoken to him prior to seeing that picture. But that's why I asked Elizabeth's mom, she goes, what did he show you in the light? And I said, show me some pictures of some guy in a blue truck and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, oh, he's a family and friend of the family.
Mm-hmm. And this goes by Frisco?
Yeah, that's all I know.
So what kind of conversations did you have with Frisco?
And he would ask me, how's Elizabeth doing? What's going on? Is she all right? I'm
ill or something?
Excuse me?
Was she ill or something?
Well, this was after she was arrested. Is she all right?
What about before she was arrested?
Pretty much the same stuff. What's going on? I called him up. She said, give him a call. Tell him I'm all right.
Okay.
Tom, your story's not solid. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just go and tell them the truth.
That's,
It's not the truth. Okay? I done my homework.
okay.
I didn't just pop up with your name out of happenstance. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tom, now's the time to separate yourself.
I'm not playing games with you, I'm not doing anything else. This is the time to help yourself, okay? Because I promise you, the best district judge in Collin County didn't sign $1 million bond because I woke up this morning and thought, well, I woke up yesterday morning and thought that you might be involved in this. I've obviously had that probable cause to hold you for a while. This is your chance. This is probably your one and only chance to help yourself. You help yourself right now, things will be better. If you want to go down with the sinking ship, then go ahead.
Well, I'd rather be able to help you, so I mean, what?
I can't put words in your mouth.
Okay, I understand.
You're going to have to tell me the truth,
I understand.
okay? You have to sit here and tell me what's going on. What the arrangements were, how it got set up, and what you're involved with it. I already know you're involved, so we can cut past that.
Okay.
All right, it's done. All right, it's not like I'm coming in here saying, hey, Tom, you know, I just kind of got this hunch, I want to talk about it. No, we're way past that point, okay? We're way past that point about 2 weeks ago, all right? I've been able to get you, I've spent more time in your apartment complex than probably you have, all right? Talking to people and everything else. I know you're a big part of this, so tell me what your role was.
Other than talking,
Talking about what?
like I said,
Okay, you're not just talking to friends, and Elizabeth just happens to ask you to call Frisco to say, hey, what's up, how are you, anything like that. We're not in third grade, we're not passing notes in class, do you like me, check yes or no, okay? How old are you?
55.
You're 55 years old, okay? That's a 3-year-old game. I got a 7-year-old, she plays those games in 2nd grade, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're way beyond that, all right? The number of phone calls that you've made back and forth, there's more than, hey, how are you? To not know who you're talking about, not know what you're talking about.
Well, not every time. But sometimes she uses my phone or someone else. I mean,
What was your role?
other than talking to them, I never met him. I never knew where he lived.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay. I mean,
I didn't know what her husband looked like, where he was, what he did. I don't even know what he did for a living.
okay.
She never really talked to me about that. She really never talked to me about him, her husband.
How did you help say that?
I didn't.
Good. We're going down the right path,
Okay.
and you're dead off, okay? All right. I know you're nervous. I understand you're nervous, okay?
Okay.
And this is, you probably never thought that at 6:45 that the SWAT team would come barreling into an apartment you were in and arrest you for association of capital murder, okay? I understand you got a lot to swallow, all right? This is your chance to run down the right path, okay? You're starting to veer again. Get back on the right path, okay? Again, we're not playing the 3-year-old passing notes and, hey, how are you game, all right? I've got phone records, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Got conversations, okay? I got interviews, all right? Everything leads back to 3 people. And guess what? You're one of
I'm
them.
right. Okay.
And that shouldn't surprise you.
No,
Does it surprise you?
no.
Because you are involved. And you know that you are.
If you make phone calls, just tell us what you made. Tell us who you made them to.
Like I said, Frisco.
Okay, why? What did you say? And don't give us the, hey, what's up, Dave?
That's really all, I swear. Now, I read nothing about her husband, where he was, what he did. I said, I don't know where he lived, what he did, what he looked like, until recently, in the paper or the internet.
And you didn't have conversations with anybody about what you're especially details that other people wouldn't know about. So see, every time we work a case,
Mm-hmm.
we feed the media a certain story. And we make it just believable enough to buy off on it. All right? And then we leave the rest of it out. All right? We don't, that's kind of, it's like playing poker. You play poker?
No, but I understand that.
You kind of hold your hand close to you because you don't want to give it up. All right? But you can't get the throwdown cards. So we're throwing a couple bones. All right? And keep the rest of it real close. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know you take conversations. And you talk to people. And you got some real problems. You got some real problems. No way you get some of those parts unless you knew, and you know more than what you're telling me right now. And you know that you did. You know that you did. So you can shake your hand all you want, but you're telling me I'm crazy. I'm not calling you a shooter, okay?
I know I know I'm not.
I mean, I don't believe for 1 minute that you're the shooter, okay? But what I think happened, I think you got wrapped up with a girl, okay? For whatever reason, all right? I mean, we're all guys in here. We all understand you get wrapped up with them for all different kinds of reasons. She's pretty, you know, there's a million different reasons why you get wrapped up with a girl. We get wrapped up with her, and then we start doing crazy things that we wouldn't normally do. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened with you. I mean, looking at you, I mean, there's not much to Tom, okay, on my kind of paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Now, other people, I mean, I have books on them. All right? With you, I can put a paper clip around it, a small one. So, if you didn't jump from here all the way up to here, but you did jump from here to about here. All right? And I think what happened is you got in, you kind of liked whatever was going on. All right? And then you got in over your head. I think that's where you're at right now. So you're treading water. You're treading water because you know what you're sinking. All right? I'm throwing you the raft right here, right now, to pull you back up out of the water. But it's up to you. It's totally up to you at this point. And we all understand. I have been there. Met girls, thought, wow, this is cool. Then you start doing crazy stuff that you shouldn't do, and you just look at it and go, why did I do that? And it's all for a woman. Women get us in trouble every time. Every time in our life. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's faulting you for that. Nobody's faulting you for that. Okay? But here's the point where it's you and Elizabeth, you're hanging, all right? She's sinking. You can sink or you can float. It's a choice. What do you want to do? You want to sink or you want to float?
No, I want to float.
All right? Give me something, I can bring that around.
Yeah. I'm really getting to know what was going on. Exactly.
Yeah. What was your thought?
Like, give him a call. He called me.
You got nothing.
He just generalized. He never said anything specific. And, you know, there was never anything specific as to what was going on, exactly what was going to be done, when something was going to be done. It's never anything like that. None of that information I ever got.
What information did you get?
Just, everything's going all right, I'm doing good. We'll talk to you later.
Go and do the what?
General, that's what I'm saying. She started asking me to call him. I didn't think anything like that.
But when he called you, was it your job to then turn around and call her and deliver the messages?
When I saw her, I would say, yeah, he gave me a call, everything's fine.
What was their response to it?
Just okay, you know. Just like taking.
So what about December 26th? Got phone calls to get that. It's okay, tell me.
No. just there was a quick call, just everything's okay. Something like that, something to that extent. Like I said, nothing, no names were ever given to me, no dates. Expect this or expect that, or nothing like that. It was all generalizations. He would call me up and just, everything's cool, everything's good.
Why do you think he's calling you?
I don't know. I asked her that one time. I said, what do you need him to call me for and then get back to you?
Mm-hmm.
She said,
You know what it sounds like to me? Sounds like you were the happy.
yeah, huh?
I'm feeling that way.
Yeah. I never anticipated anything. Not even a wild dreams, something like that was going on.
Was it another place you had it done?
No. I always thought it was stuff about the kid. She was always complaining, hey, molesting the kid. She gave me a lot of stories about that. I just thought he was like watching the kid maybe or something. I didn't ask what I was going for. He said, do stupid things. They didn't ask. Ignorance. I figured ignorance. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
But you do know something.
How?
I think you know a lot more than what you're telling me. I know you do because I have information. Telling you know more.
Excuse me?
I have information telling me that you know more. I have a 9-page arrest affidavit about your involvement in this case. 9 pages doesn't cover it. I talked to Frisco on the phone and he said everything's okay, so Elizabeth. Everything's okay, so Elizabeth. That's too soon. At 9 pages. Everybody's all tied up in this all together. And again, here's your chance for the rap. Otherwise, sink with everybody else. I'm not saying you're going to come out like a shining star. By any means, and I can't promise you that. I'm not making any promises. Okay?
I understand that.
But the more you help yourself, I think the better off you're going to be. Okay? Because you got the big and you got the kingpin, and you're somewhere in the middle. All right? You're kind of like the float here, you float there. All right? I don't think you have made a wrong.
Well, no, I didn't.
But if you didn't, then it's time to come clean with the whole thing. You're still holding out.
I really had no idea she was doing something like that.
And I'm not saying that you do it, okay? But I also, you need to tell me what was going on. Because again, you're not telling me most of that.
I don't know what to say.
Tell me the truth. I know you had a hand in helping set it up, okay? There's no way that you didn't have a hand in it, whether inadvertently or not. I know you had a hand in having it set up. And, hey, everything's okay. There's just more to it than that.
I mean, I don't know how I could set it up. I mean, I never met the guy. I didn't know where he lived.
Did you get that information from Elizabeth?
So I'm saying she never spoke of him to me.
And you spoke out to say it was molesting the kids.
Well, right, but not where we lived, or, she said Kristen didn't want it going there. And there was a lot of things with this, Child Protective Service, CPS,
Mm-hmm.
and that was gonna come out in court. Something about they messed up a case. They messed up some case against him, and that was gonna come out in court when they went to finalize things. But other than things like that, you know, she didn't.
How angry was she towards you?
She wasn't happy that what was going on. I know that. 'Cause I remember one time she was able to see Kristen, and then she called me up and said that she can't see Kristen now. And then she got visitation rights again and kept going back and forth. So she was always mad at him for, he picked her up one time. She was supposed to go pick Kristen up, and he got there first and picked her up during Christmas. It was around, what was it? No, Thanksgiving. And she was supposed to take Kristen down to Waco to see her mother and his grandmother. And he went to school first and snatched her and kept her for a week. So he wasn't happy.
You say that all you ever did was make phone calls, that you did anything else? You can't rescue, go get stuff, move stuff, put stuff places.
Not put things somewhere.
Well, we've explained this to you once already, okay? We're not in here to play games with your mind. We're in here to give you the option of helping yourself in this very crappy situation. We've already put you in jail. We've got all over the league to put you there.
Yeah.
This is our extension of kindness to you. We're giving you an opportunity. You go ahead and cowboy it up and make it. Because at this point in the ballgame, it can't hurt.
We're in the bottom of the ninth, full count, 2 outs. Last bases loaded. Grand slam wins it. Strike you out. You're either a hero or a zero. That's where you're at right now.
We know a whole lot. We got books in there. Books. I know things about you that I'm not even sure that you know.
Sounds to me as if it doesn't need to be in the world. Because I can promise you, I won't let Elizabeth, and not insulting you by what you mean, the guys are a dime a dozen with her. Okay? Dime a dozen. Whenever she has one, she trades them off, do something new. Kind of like leasing a car. Depends on how long the lease lasts.
You know her how long? A year, 6 months, 9 months, something like that.
About 9, maybe 8.
You know, everybody we talk to, including people that she's known for years, every one of them has said the same thing. Elizabeth is in it for Elizabeth. She will use you and use you until you are wasted, gone, and have nothing else for her. And then she will keep throwing down the road.
And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to you. Whatever your relationship is or whatever your closeness is, okay, I think it's more close than friends, whether it's on.
No, we've never been intimate.
Well, I mean, and I'm not saying that you're intimate, but there's obviously more to just hanging out being friends, okay? And I'm afraid of you that whatever you're desiring out of this friendship, okay, because obviously you're going above and beyond And I don't know many friends that I would, you know, if Brian calls me and says, hey, would you call Joey and see how he's doing? I promise the first words out of my mouth are going to be, Brian, what's your do stem cell? I got stuff to do. All right, if you got no time to call me and give me the information, I'm done. You do it yourself. Well, I'm afraid what's going to happen to you is that this gravy train is almost over. I don't know what kind of gravy train it is. And just get on the back of your bike, take into a bar with you. You know, she has a lot of cool friends you want to hang out with. Whatever the reason is, and I really don't care what the reason is, okay? Because that's your personal, you know, that's what you do. That's what makes you tick, okay? Problem is, she's probably just about done with you. And you're going to go back to whatever your life was before it. Okay? And whether you want that or you don't want that, okay? And I'm assuming that you probably don't want that, okay? Because I would say that a woman in as much trouble as Elizabeth is, I really wouldn't want to hang out with her unless there was more to it. You agree with that?
I see that, yes.
Okay? I mean, you're 55 years old. You're a smart man. All right? I'm sure you probably have above average intelligence. You grew up in a cop family, I know you've got some street smarts. All right? I know you do.
Daddy calls every day on the table.
Mm-hmm. My daughter's 7 years old, and she's got more common sense than she does anything else. All right? Both her parents are cops. All right? So I know you know what the game is. All right? And I'm not going to sit here and try to play psychologist about your childhood and everything else. All right? But what I would hate to happen right now is that your gravy train's fixing to end. And if you gravy train in, you don't have that ride, you don't sing. So it's your time to grab onto that raft. Start getting your head above water again. It's time to cut your ties because it's not gonna get any better for you, brother, I promise. Alright? Tell me what's going on.
I probably don't know as much as you think I do, but.
Sonia?
Never asked him why.
I
never asked him why I'm in a phone was like you said, I think it doesn't have video.
I'm not trying to pass judgment on you. Alright? Here's my job. Alright?
Okay.
Something bad happened the day after Christmas. Something very bad. Alright? And since the day after Christmas, alright, I've pretty much done nothing, and the entire team has pretty much done nothing but work on this case. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I've traveled, I've spent nights in hotels, I've spent nights in my truck, I've spent nights in places I don't want to spend the night. Alright? All this case. My job is to get the case done. That's all that we want to accomplish in the team. Alright? And we're there. We've accomplished our goal. We feel pretty certain that we've got it all. Alright? I'm not saying that we do 100%, but we got it. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to walk in and say, I'm an idiot. I think what happened is,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's those are your words.
Yeah.
What I think, okay, after talking to you, I think what happened is Tom got wrapped into something that was new to him and got in over his head. And now he's so far in over his head, he didn't know what to do. Kind of like doing like dope. I normally work dope. Alright. See it all the time. You know, start out with a little bit. And then you get a little bit more. And you get a little bit more. You start smoking your friends and your family. And you lose all your resources and everybody in your life. And all you got is that dope. Okay? What's happening to you right now is that you got everything. Elizabeth is your dope right now. But what's going to happen is once everybody else separates their ties from you because you're dope, when that dope goes away, you got nothing. You got nothing. So the sacrifices that you're making to be where you want to be right now in the present time, A, you won't be in the same spot 5 years from now. And B, you know, it's not going to happen. Unless you got your stuff right now. So let's just move past I made a phone call and I said, hey, how are you? Let's just get from the nuts and bolts and let's lay it out on the table. Show me your 3 aces. What's that? Show me your 3 aces. We're going to look that.
Never thought this was going to happen, you know.
I'm not saying that you did it. I'm not saying that you're a bad guy, okay?
Try not to be.
But here's the deal. It's time. This is your time to make up those mistakes that you made. This is it right here.
You know your dad, he's a cop. He taught you to do the right thing.
I know.
You know, he taught you to stand up like a man and to say, you know what, I'm a big enough man to admit. Yeah, I had some idea. I knew that she was going to murder Craig. And yeah, I realize now I ended up putting some of those things together. You're a big enough man to do it.
No, I never. Believe me, if I ever thought she was going to have someone killed, that would be long gone. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Not that.
You liked her on the back of your bike, didn't you?
Well, she got her own.
She rode with you occasionally.
Oh, yeah.
I'll send the pictures on your phone. So it's good little jeans, all hunched over on the back of your bike. Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we understand.
I know.
We're all guys. I mean, we understand those kind of things. Dude, what is it on the secret? She's putting I think your mom was like the horror shop.
No, I was working down there. I do measures of homes for Home Depot, bring them back to the shop. And she asked me to bring something back.
What did she ask you to bring back?
I was in a bag. I just threw it in my trunk and brought it back and gave it to Elizabeth.
You loaded it by?
Yeah, the trunk. Oh, I've got a trunk on the back of it. Keep my tools in there.
What did you bring back?
She got us something for Christmas.
No, she didn't. Sorry. What's your name again?
It was a gun.
Here. There you go. How long was that? It's not. It's
very hard. So I know what's going on here now.
It feels better.
Well, how can it feel better?
Because right now, you're in trouble here. But you know you got to atone for what you've done. And the only way you can do that is to get it off your chest. She's already gone back to one time.
Yeah,
Gave it to Elizabeth. Kind of gun was it?
I didn't look.
Was it a shotgun? Was it a machine? Was it a rifle?
It was in a bag small enough for me to sit in the trunk, so it had to be a pistol.
Okay. What'd you do with it?
She said to give it to Elizabeth.
Okay.
Okay. Her mom.
Okay. When was that?
I'd have to look at when I was down in Waco, because it was, I mentioned though, I'm working in Waco.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen where you live down there or whatever. And said, oh, well, I'll let my mom know that you're coming down. I want you to pick something up for me.
Okay.
And I did my job, and then I waited for her at the hauler shop. And she gave it to me. She said it was a gun, because I knew Elizabeth carried a gun. She got a Lady Smith 9mm. And then she had another gun laying around the apartment, a big silver gun, 44 Magnum. I've seen those.
Okay.
And then she bring this gun up.
So it was like before Christmas, after Christmas, before Thanksgiving, 4th of July.
Oh, no. It would be more, I think when I went down there. Maybe around Thanksgiving, no, because she went down there, so it wouldn't make sense. Probably before
Before Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah. Kind of likely, yeah.
So when did you start talking to Frisco?
Exactly.
I mean, just again, I was
probably prior to that, maybe November also.
Who you ride with?
Oh, they're just all friends.
I understand that. I don't ride with enemies.
Oh,
I mean, who you ride with? What group?
well, we call ourselves the PFers. It was a joke. 4 guys were sitting there, they were talking about it. We made up a little group, the 4 or 5 guys, president, vice president, treasurer. And when some of my other friends, my other friend and I met them, they told us what it was. We said we wanted to join, and they went, there's nothing to join. It's a joke. So I said, well, we want to play with the joke. So we joined in, and other people said they wanted to join, and it became like all our friends brought other friends, and we had picnics and barbecues and things together.
Are you around with bandits?
No. I mean, I know some of them.
You know a lot of them.
I know.
You tight with them?
Not tight, no.
You tight enough that you can go into one of their clubs and hang out and drink over there? I'm not that tight.
Well, I've never been to one of their clubs. Banditos. And I've seen him in a bar. I know a specific bar that I'll see him in all the time.
Yeah. Well, they'll put, the Bandito's club over the front door. I mean, it's, well, it's kind of occupy.
Oh.
You know that. So I used, when was on Scooter's how long?
1970.
1970. That's a while.
Okay. Hit my car twice.
And you wore 3 patches before you lied. Never.
Never. I've never been MC.
You know?
Right. Well, I guess I know those people at that bar, yes.
Oh, God, none of those people who are banditos. I mean, you know, specs lie. Some people think paths do that. Elizabeth was side with him.
Yeah, she knows Vince.
This is,
I don't know the rest of it. Maybe he's the president.
what's his speaker name?
Vince. I just know him as Vince. I think that's what his one. He doesn't wear it all the time.
Dallas Chapter.
Pretty sure Dallas.
Tell me about you and you helping Elizabeth out when she went driving.
She said she wanted to go somewhere, and I asked someone to go somewhere because she can go relax.
Who's your ass?
Some friends up in Denton.
Who's that?
Lily Weatherly.
Where?
I was at his house.
Where's his house?
Oh, it's in Denton. Just north of Denton and a trailer park.
Tell me what you have to get there. What's the name of the trailer park?
The name I don't know, but it's really not difficult. Let me think of the name of the street. 35, and then take 288 loop around. See a big stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Just past that, I think Stewart Street.
Mm-hmm.
You just take that, and it goes right into the park. And then I have to show you where the exact trailer is.
Okay. And you there. Who brought Leslie there?
Frisco.
What was he driving there,
That truck.
What truck?
The blue truck with the flames on it.
What? Is that truck loud?
Yeah. About ish. Not a little
Louder than a spot.
right.
Okay. Did you talk to Frisco?
Not really. He just kind of stopped listening to the mom off.
I'm going to ask you one question. You're smart. You know, Frisco, they did it.
I can't swear on it. I don't think.
Yeah, you and Elizabeth had this conversation later on that. I already got proof of that. Did Frisco whack Craig or not? Did he murder him?
I don't know. I swear. I don't know that he did it. You want me to think I assume he did? I'll say that.
No, I want you to tell me the truth.
I don't know if
Why do you not know if he did? Because you weren't standing with him?
standing there.
You said, I can't be 100% positive he did it. Is that because you didn't see it happen?
Right.
What'd she tell you? Well, I don't want to have to sit here and drag it out like we did the gun. Come on, brother. Tell me out. She has confided in you. Y'all are tighter than tied. Come on, Tom. I've been up for over 24 hours, brother. Let's get it on. Let's go.
I can't say that I know he did it. No.
Okay.
I was not told. I was not
Tell me
told.
what she told you.
I was not told by anyone that this person did this or that person did that.
Tell me what she told you.
She told me when I asked her who he was, after I saw the pictures, I had been, like I said, I've been speaking to him prior to seeing those pictures at the home, in the office of Stone. At the time I told him I didn't know who it was. When I asked, I was told who it was, and that it was a friend of the family.
By her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did she tell you?
She said that she knew her ex-husband. I mean, her deceased husband. He just died recently. And when I asked her, who is this guy? Why did they show me those pictures? She said, what were they? And I described him in the truck. She said, oh, I know him. That's Frisco. He's a friend of my husband. My husband.
What else did she say? That's great. Shirley told you that was a friend of her husband's?
Yeah. Friend of the family or something to that extent. He knew her husband. He knew her husband. And I asked her who it was, because she was there when he showed it to me. She asked me, what did he show you? I described what I was shown. And that's what she said back.
You went down and got the gun from Elizabeth. You brought it back to her.
Mm-hmm.
What'd she do with it after that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, she did it back to you.
She did it to me.
Who gave it to you?
Who was at the house?
Who gave the gun back to you when they gave it back to you? Just say it. Say it. Well, you're shaking like a leaf. You know the answer. Give it to me.
I was just told to give it to Frisco.
You were told to give it to Frisco. Yeah.
I think it's the same day or the next day.
No, Thanksgiving. It wasn't around Thanksgiving. You mean the next day after you picked it up in Waco?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
When did you see it again?
I've never seen it again.
Where did you meet Frisco after giving the gun?
In, and was 121, just Forest. So just before you get to 75,
Lake Forest?
yeah, there's a Walmart there.
Oh, Lake Forest?
Yeah.
Good. Did you meet him there in the parking lot? And you gave him the gun?
So I gave him what was in the bag.
Okay. But you know it's good.
Yeah, now I do.
What's the saying?
He just took it, drove away.
What happened there? You gotta understand at this point, you're in the deep. And I'm not trying to be devil. Okay? You got used, dude. You got used bad. Way bad. Way bad. I mean, you see how these domino pieces are falling?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're not falling in your face. But honesty does help. But when the jury looks at you and you can look them in the eye and you can tell them the truth, they respect that. Because they're not stupid either.
Right.
Where's the gun now?
No idea.
What do they do with it? Because I don't think you got it back.
No.
What do they do with it?
I have no idea. Seriously, I have no idea what it is. So,
What did she pay you? What's
no, no.
um,
Seriously. I have no idea if she paid him anything.
okay.
None whatsoever. Seriously. Seriously.
When was the last time you talked to Frisco?
Couple of days, you know.
What are your conversations right now?
How's she doing? She feeling good? She doing good?
Not too strange to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even after
after it happened. All right, because you had to, when you woke up December 27th, and it was all over the news, and her name started popping up as a person of interest. Okay? You know you had to have that sinking gut feeling of, oh crap, I had a hand in it. Oh crap, I'm in deep.
Yes.
I mean, because you knew that you delivered a gun. And you got something to do.
Excuse me?
It ended up killing a man. And not in just a regular sort of fashion.
Do you know how he was killed? Probably one of the most brutal executions I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing. And when I say execution, I mean execution. There was total disdain and hatred for that human being. And now he's orphaned two little girls. Two.
And there's a reason why Elizabeth doesn't have a daughter. That poor victimized little 6-year-old daughter, for which we never sustained any other allegations. They were all of them, and they were all investigated.
Okay.
Okay. And again, we're pretty good at what we do.
I said you didn't speak of it often, very rarely, but she would say that Kristen was molested and CPS was working on something. And that was about, just short and very rarely.
And I know you can look back now and see it, but you got used to it.
I don't know.
Bad. And I feel your pain because I've been there. I have been there. Not in your exact shoes, obviously. but I mean, no, but I mean, you need a chick. She's good looking. She wants to spend time with you. I mean, I'm an ugly guy. And now if a chick wants to walk up to me and wants to spend time with me, all right.
You saying I'm what?
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, at all. But what I'm saying is,
Comic relief.
I'm an ugly guy. Go on if you want to spend time with me. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. And just, it's,
If you don't mind, just for a second. I was thinking about something before we were talking about Craig getting killed. And, we talked about how much she played you. I did. She played you well. You have to give her kudos. She did a damn fine job of playing you. And for an intelligent man like yourself, that's probably not something that's done every day. I'm sure you handle business every day. You don't get screwed over every day. And she put some kind of voodoo on you and did this. I understand that. And, she did the same thing to that little girl. That little girl is so, oh my God, it is sad. It is absolutely sad. That little girl drew a picture. I hate my daddy. She's 6 years old. When you were 6 years old, what was your daddy to you? He was goddamn Superman, was he not?
Mm-hmm.
He could pick up buildings and things when you were 6. There was nobody bigger or better than your dad. Your dad could whoop everybody else's dad on the block, right?
Mm-hmm.
She played that little girl. She played her to hate her dad. What kind of despicable human being does something like that?
The only thing I can say is, whenever I saw the two of them together, whenever I was present, we never saw her do anything. I understand her child.
I understand that.
That's what I saw.
But you understand how brainwashing works, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't think that, you don't think Adolf Hitler walked in there and started hardcore brainwashing to get all the people on his side. No, it's subtle things. And it's the little subtle things over a period of time that cause that to happen. One other thing I was thinking about, you said that you and Frisco talked about it. How about on the 26th? Y'all had a phone call. Y'all had a phone call that evening. I know about it. Frisco called you. What did he tell you?
Nothing, but he said, he never said anything specific, like I did this, or
I didn't ask if you said anything specific. What did he tell you? Hey, just call Liz, tell her everything's good, it's done. Well, I don't know. What did he say? I'm sure he didn't call up and say, hey, Gary, just wanted to call and let you know I smoked Craig in his closet, and I did a hell of a job on it. Love you. See you later. Bye. Sure, he didn't do that. But what did he say to you?
there's so many short conversations with him, they blur together, but I mean, check the news.
He said that? That's all I said?
Yeah.
He's talking.
They may say, hey, it's me, you know, when you go in the manager, you know, like I said, it was garbage conversation. Nothing ever specific about.
Check the news, kind of.
That is.
Especially when you.
When I saw it though, like I said, it said, it gave the town, it gave the address, I don't know if it gave the address or whatnot, it showed the house, and it just said a man and a woman, and then the one before that was the guy who shot the guy in the garage. They've been robbed 10 times in the last few years. He was sleeping there when the guy came in, he shot him. The two of them went back to back. Didn't mean anything to me. He had nothing to me. Mm-hmm. Until later on, someone told me that was Elizabeth's husband. But up until then, I didn't know her address. I didn't know what the house looked like. I'd never seen it. So then I'm watching the news. When I watched it, it didn't make any sense to me. Until someone said, Elizabeth's husband was killed.
So you never been to Frisco?
Well, I've worked there. Like I said, I work all around.
Okay.
Yeah, I work in Frisco, Allen, McKinney. I mean, I work everywhere. I've been doing this for around 50 years. So, yeah, I've been in Frisco.
And no, you have my spot if you want. I gotta get up and go for a second.
Okay, I'm Detective Anderson. I'm the investigator on the case. Sorry, I'm late. I apologize for where I'm dressed. I've been listening to a little bit of what you've been saying, and I got to tell you, I don't think you understand what's going on. This is what I've been doing since the 26th, and that's in half of it. I still don't care all of it in here, but I wanted you to see what I've been doing since this murder occurred. This is what I'm down to right here. This is you, Mark Bell, Elizabeth Guthrie, and Shirley. These are the people that are going to prison for the murder of Craig. That's murder, that's capital murder. This is not a speeding ticket. This is not a shoplifting. A man died. A man was brutally murdered. Shot multiple times in the head. You could hardly even see what he looked like anymore afterwards. I'll bring the autopsy photos if you'd like to see.
Probably not, but
Every time you guys get close to talking to you about what your information is or what you know about this case, you have this long pause. And during that time, I know you're thinking to yourself, I really ought to tell them what's going on. but I don't want to incriminate myself. I don't want to be in any trouble. I don't want to go to prison for this deal. So I really don't want to say everything. I can respect that. But let me inform you, there, under no false pretense am I saying that you're going to prison for this right now. We have enough. All these little hints these guys have been dropping you about phone calls and about all this other, we know where you were when you got the gun, all this other crap, that's just a quarter of the stuff that we have. And I'm not here to bullshit you. Like the sergeant said, I've been up for 26 hours myself. I've been following you guys around, everybody in this book. We've been running search warrants. We've been arresting folks. You're all in custody right now. This is not from a conversation that we're having at this time. There are other interviews going on right now, and I got to tell you that those people are being awfully more cooperative than you are, which is not looking good for you. And I'm not here to threaten you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to inform you the reality of what's going on. You're not dumb. You know?
Not of opinion at this point.
Well, I don't believe you're dumb, but you're not acting very smart right now. And I know why you're not. We got to get past that, man. If you want anything, any chance of helping yourself in this field, I mean, which is why we're here. We're not a police department that just runs out and snatches up people and arrests them because we think they might be involved. It takes this. It takes a lot of time, a lot of research, and a lot of information. I wouldn't arrest you if I didn't have a case to send to the district attorney. I spent 6 hours with the district attorney just last night before we make these arrests, making sure we have everything we need. They're going to seek death penalty and keep things here. We've got the case. I don't know how many ways we can put it if we're giving you an opportunity to help yourself by helping us.
Yeah.
Do you? Because I can't understand what the hesitation is.
I'm scared shitless.
For what? What are you scared of? This is what you need to be scared of. This is what you can change. This is what you have control over. When I complete a report, when I complete a narrative, I want to be able to say, Ted's got no criminal history. Nothing. Ted's a good guy. Ted got caught up in some shit that he didn't want to get caught up in.
I would never think something like that.
I might want to believe that, but it's not me that I'm the jury.
Well, I'm talking to you guys now. It's not a way I would think.
You're not helping yourself.
I'm just saying proof. Because that's what's going to take. It's going to take proof. Because right now it looks like you're the middleman. It looks like she contacted you to set up a kill, contact somebody to kill Craig. That's what the case says. That's what the charge is. You're the go-between. If that's not the case, prove it to me.
I never talked to him about it, about doing something like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, I never did I speak to him where he was saying, I'm going to kill somebody or I'm going to have someone.
Maybe not lose that word, something like that. Right now, you're thinking about it.
Well, you're thinking about what was said to me. Like you said, what was said to me.
But you're thinking about telling me. But you're holding back.
I never. Maybe he's going to scare him or something like that.
About that. What makes you say that? The random thoughts I'm getting from you don't cut it. I need to know what. Why do you say that? What makes you believe that?
Just the feeling, you know.
Convince me, man. Because if you can't convince me, I have no choice but to go forward with it. Why would Elizabeth have you call somebody? You think she can make any phone calls? And don't tell me you didn't ever think to yourself, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm calling this man for her.
Oh, you're right. Actually, they called you back.
Why? Because you're the middleman. Because you're the contact. If she doesn't want to contact him, because that's going to link her to him.
If I thought I was doing something illegal, I really, why would I call him on my phone?
Prove it to me that you didn't think you were doing something illegal. Because you wouldn't do either, but you did. So what?
I'm not going to call someone on my phone and say,
But that's what I do.
You delivered a gun to a guy you don't know, from a girl that you met, what, 3 or 4 months before? So you know her for 3 or 4 months, you pick up a gun from mom, and you deliver it to a complete stranger that you talked to on the phone to leave a message to Elizabeth. And you deliver it to him in a Walmart parking lot. He doesn't say anything to you, you're out of the way.
I do that all the time, don't you?
I did it, just last week. Brian and I met him in the parking lot. And, come on, Tom.
Well, that's not this is why I came in here. Just because maybe I'm giving you too much credit.
Bad thing.
what's that?
What do you bad thing?
He's not good health right now, so it's not going to be good.
Oh yeah, I mean, so it looks like a little man. If you're supposed to take care of him in your prison.
There was forever years. 20 years. So he sat in this face, you don't see him right here. And I'm sure you've heard stories about him sitting in this seat right here, right now.
It's sad.
Do him proud. All that stuff that he learned, they taught you from little kid, that he was your superhero. He was the greatest thing alive. Do him proud of it. Man up. Don't think about it, just look right up and lay down. You got it, it's right there. You're just, for some reason, you hold back, it's not. It's time to get up. I'll break my cards, I'll humiliate you. And I promise you, you're going to feel better after you get up and check. Because you got all of it.
Nothing was ever said about her meeting like that.
Well, one segment.
It was, she kept talking to me that he was going to scare him and stuff like that.
No, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Well, that's my point, man. It's kind of wishy-washy, sort of giving you a, that's not going to cut it for you. That's what I'm here to tell you, buddy. That's not going to cut it for you. I'm going to have some specifics. I mean, very, very specific. We are sitting, and we've been sitting here for how long?
20 minutes.
A long time. But we don't have to be sitting here. And we don't have to talk to you at all because you put this case on me. But after spending as long as I have on this case, I want to get it right. It's important, for Craig. So I think I want to do is put somebody in prison who doesn't deserve to be there. So I give each and every one of you an opportunity to tell me what happened. If you continue to be like this, sort of halfway, sort of cooperating, but not really, I'm just going to leave you. And we'll just put you back down in your cell and we'll be done with this. Like I said, I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm just trying to point out the reality of it.
Thanks, yeah.
And I'm thinking that you're going to want to continue to use that bond.
Yes, we go.
And
And when you explain that the $1 million bond is there for a reason,
it's not going to get reduced.
Well, yeah, so I can't get out.
no, it's there because a district court judge, senior district court judge, read our case and believes what we're saying because of facts that are in the case. A jury's going to do the same thing. Unless you can give me something else to add to my case. makes you less guilty. If there's information you have, I have to have it now, or we're done. I can't spend eternity in here with you kind of pussyfooting around, ain't you?
So you want something that's getting better? More water, please.
I'm not trying to shake your arm. I can't do that there.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Well, yeah.
How many you gonna try to?
Well, what I'm saying is by you there, I mean, I understand your situation, but what I'm saying is that, like, you tell us the truth, that shouldn't scare you. That should be the right thing to do.
It's true, the truth can't set you free.
I was going to say that, but I knew it was a cliche. So
It's right.
It is, but it is. I mean, you tell us the truth right here, right now, okay? I'm not saying it's going to be an easy road. I'm not going to lie to you.
No.
I haven't lied to you yet, and I'm not going to start now.
But please do yourself a fighting chance.
But you get it out there now, and it's a lot easier in the long run. A lot easier in the long run. Let me get some more water.
I can't count how many interviews I've done. And I've seen guys just like you sit there and fight with this inner demon, you know. And so often they get so close to have those long pauses where they're like, I don't know, I won't come out, but it won't come out, it won't come out. I don't really know much. And then I get this kind of generic answers like you're giving. And so I know that there's more to it. You know, I mean, it's not like not much. I hope there's something more.
That sucks.
Well, I mean, that's
the truth. I mean, I guess that's the reality of it.
So, right now it looks like Elizabeth contacted you, met you through her cousin, Smith. He hooked you guys up.
She was dating someone at the time.
Well, maybe not hooked you up like that, but hooked you up like introduced you to, right?
Yeah, it was at a.
So Smith introduced you to, you become friends. Elizabeth has solicited more than more people than I can count to kill her husband, right? So naturally she's gonna propose this to you also because she does it to everyone. So she talks to you and you're like, no, that's not my game, but I want to help you out. I want to help you out. I want to do you nice. I'm concerned about your kids. Here she's getting molested. That's bull crap. I'll hook you up with somebody. You make a phone call. You call Frisco, Angel, AG, whatever his name is, and hook them up. Or maybe they never even talk. Maybe you're just a go-between all the time. And then Angel carries out the hit. Very first call he makes to you. Strange. Why is that, I wonder? 10-second conversation. He has. I know this because it's fact. So, same minute, boom, firing off text messages to us. What am I supposed to think? It's done. It's done. You're the guy in the middle. Which makes you just as guilty as the shooter. Because you're playing.
She introduced me to him. I never knew him until she introduced
Do you have some way of proving that to me? What was the phone? What was the 10-second phone call after you left? What was it? Right now, you want to tell me. Tell me. Save yourself. Frisco's in prison. He's in jail right now. You just saw him. You're standing in front of the cell 5 seconds ago when we were downstairs. He's in jail. He's not going to come back and kill you.
Well, sit under the blanket.
Yes. Never getting out.
Didn't even recognize him.
Well, he's not going to get out. So if you're concerned about the repercussions, I'm telling you about him, don't worry about those. That dude's never getting out. He also $1 million bond. What was the 10-second conversation?
It's done.
It's done.
I was like, what?
What's done? Good. Now you know what he's talking about. That's
Come on, he called me back later. That's when he called back later and told me to look at the news.
So he calls you the 10-second conversation, if it's done.
No, it's done.
Tell her it's done. And you knew who you knew who he was talking about, and what he was talking about?
Specifically, no.
Did you receive text messages like that? And you never asked any questions? You never called, you just called them and go, what are you talking about? What was the text message from you to Elizabeth?
Probably.
Well, something like this you think you probably remember. Specific facts. So what do you think?
I know.
So how do you say?
He called me, the short one, and said, it's done, or something to that effect. Tell her it's done, or it's done, or something. And I'm like, what? He goes, just call her. I don't even know if he said that. Then, I think she was already in Waco at that time. I think that's when she got to Waco. I don't remember, I didn't go down till later.
Okay. Which text? Which tell?
Oh, right. Listen, yes. Don't get mad. It's got nothing to do with it. Her boyfriend wasn't going down. He decided not to go down, so I said, can I come on down and hang out there?
So you had given a message from Frisco?
No.
How many years ago did you have?
I have no idea.
How's the jury going to believe that you randomly receive text messages from one to the other and never ask any questions? How's the jury going to believe that you're not involved, that you're receiving these text messages, but you're saying that you're just randomly receiving them? There was never pre-planned. There was never a plan that you receive these and that they go, I mean, it's obvious that there's a plan that he talks to you and you talk to her. It happens over and over and over again, not just the night of the murder, but before and after, always. Him to her to you, or him to you to her, back and forth. You're always the guy in the middle. Now, if you're not involved, let's just assume, for argument's sake, that you just were an unwilling participant in this deal, which I don't believe right now, but let's assume that, okay? Then she screwed you up, right? She set you up. She played you to be the middleman, knowing that if this ever went down, it's up here. And she wouldn't, because there's less connections. Well, that pisses me off. Okay.
So, you got conscious. I know you did. Okay. I look at your phone. You got text messages in your phone dating back quite a ways. Okay. But obviously the text messages between you and everybody else about this deal are different. Okay. Because I think deep down, you knew what was going on was wrong. You got in too deep, you couldn't get out. So you erased those text messages because you knew that you caught your mind of what had happened. And by a couple of maybe 4 decisions that you made. I know that. I can see that. Okay. Like I said, I learned a lot about you over the last couple of weeks. Everywhere I talk to you, you're a stand-up guy. You do yourself. Quiet. Neighbors like you. You're a stand-up guy. Alright. Take care of together. Long good tea and ponytail. And then people look at me and they get scared, they get to know me. You're a big guy. Alright? You got wrapped in the ATV. Okay? You got a conscience though. And I think you wear it on your sleeve. I know you are. I can see it in your eyes. It's the only way that I can help you is if you don't pay me in.
Been doing this job for 13 years. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I learned a long time ago, you got some cops that come in here, lie, they browbeat you, do all kinds of crap. Alright? They don't want. Alright, they may get you somewhere. But I promise you, this past, you know, you come in the interview and see you what you want or something, but choose the same way I'm treating God now. Just straight up honest. Just tell me what I need to know, or tell you what I can, and we go from there. At the same time, I can go back with you. And say, look, I understand that guy. I've talked to this person, this person, this person. Tom's a good guy. Now, I talked to this person, this person, this person, and, you know, Frisco, nobody really likes this. I talked to this person, this person, this person. Everybody's scared of believing. People don't into hiding because of Elizabeth and the tirades that have occurred since his murder. And these aren't just tiny people. I mean, those people we haven't been able to find yet that we need to talk to because they're so scared of Elizabeth. Okay? And they're in hiding. That's not the way you need to be. You're a stand-up guy. I want to be able to stand up in front of a jury and say, yeah, Tom makes a mistake. But you know what? He's a stand-up guy. Because he realized his mistakes, and here's what he told us. So what have you got to do? You know you got to you got to make this part of life not being a good guy. Because otherwise you got to rap sheet of on the home, and you don't.
Right. Can't really save it all for one.
No.
What do you waiting on now?
I want to know more than how it started.
When he started,
How did you meet Frisco?
she called him on the phone. Gave me the phone.
Okay.
He told me who he was. He said, yeah, I'll be talking to you from time to time. He gave me a call. And just let, you know, you can tell Elizabeth everything's good. Stuff like that. That was really it. Just simple. So I was like, you know, what's this guy doing? He said, well, she, you know, Craig molested her daughter and he abused her and things like that. And he says you can do something about it.
That's what
You know, you can't imagine she's going to say something like that. I go, murder. He's going to murder.
I'm not asking you to play. I mean, you can't play when they were a quarterback or something like this. Okay? You don't have all the facts. Okay? Look how long it's taken us to get all the facts.
Mm-hmm.
And all you talk to is one person, basically. You know, we talk to, can't tell you how many people I talk to. How many interviews I've done. And everything else. So, I mean, there's no way you can know what we're doing. Nobody's faulting you for that. Okay? I mean, you said the same words, you made some bad decisions. Okay? You know, I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, you made some bad decisions. Okay? But it's something that, you know, you come clean down, and it may help you in the long run. And I believe that in my heart. And I'm not going to say against you. I wouldn't be up this long if I didn't think that if there was something that you could give us that's going to show me it's on you, yeah.
I mean, I thought the girl from Waco, he gave it to him.
Yeah.
He just drove away.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Actually, what do you want me to say?
Conversations with you and Elizabeth had after the I'll make sure we'll she went to get out of it a lot of thought. Yes, but even when you got 100 miles an hour away, so just 3 times up and down there, it's still around Virginia. You had a good 3 hours at road time, at least, every time we were down there. You have one from talk. We're just talking.
What sense? Well, you talk about a lawyer's lie. That's CPS, some kind of case with that. That guy Don, he did 3 times. And then, she felt he was setting her up. She would tell me that because she had information on him about something that was going to come out. Supposedly something was going to come out in court on the 22nd. You know, some dealings that Don had done with some people. And, she discussed a little what was on the internet that he had gone out with her, and they met some guy. He said he was going to kill Don or something because he repoed his car. And then that guy showed up at the house. So she talked about all stuff like that.
I think it was great.
You never spoke much about him.
She was showing remorse that Craig was dead.
I saw it, yeah. But, you know, when I was down the way, she was lying. And all. I think it was before you guys went down there. I went down for a couple of days. It was a few days before New Year's Eve. I was down there for a couple of days. Yeah, she showed remorse, yes. She said, you know, she appeared upset with me.
About your conversations with Frisco after that?
He was constantly asking how she was doing. Is she doing good? Is she hanging in there? I said, yeah, she's fine. She's really good. And, I mean, it's all simple now. She wants to know how you're doing. How are you doing? I'll tell her I'm doing fine. Fine. He said, hindsight's 20/20. Now when you look back, you go, that's goes on.
So looking back now, what are the things that you saw? I know you've gone over this 1,000 times. Some of your things now that you see now, you don't have, you're not caught up in the moment. Tell me what you see, what things are doing wrong, what things are not right.
Well, like you said, too many phone calls. I'm like, this didn't make sense where I was kind of constantly calling. Sometimes a couple of times a day. Or you go a day or so and then you call me back. Take it after the fact. Guess she wanted to make sure she was hanging in there.
She wasn't in the school.
I was asking her and telling her.
Yeah. Tommy, you need to go to the bathroom, you'll take a walk.
Oh, no, I do that all the time.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, with anything like that, you know, you go to the bathroom, or get a fresh drink, you know, take a walk.
Would be fine, please. Thank you. Okay.
Run off on me.
See the way I'm walking? Hey, Tommy, Sean.
That's good stuff right there, boy. I know, that's what we're talking about, where that children. So,
Is there ever new one up? Are they told like that? There's a brand new one up?
yeah, it's still on East Coast.
Pretty good, huh? I told we stop at movies all the time when we drive down the way to Boston. There's a lot better.
You don't know the route, really, do you?
We just came out to Galveston. We back that one also. That was nice to get a couple of houses on the beach. And you got a barbecue grill. But just hang out and relax.
I love the route, rather than. There's good times out there.
All these stuff happens there. It's on the right, you never know what you can see.
Turn right back around, you see something different. So there's a couple of questions that we need to cover. We'll cover those when we get to 8. That's okay. No, 8, really, because I'm going to go strong at it. You know, walking in the hall. Yeah, you said that you connected you talked about a lawyer. You want a lawyer right now? Oh, Paul. Okay. I should have cleared that up because, when you start your lawyer, you have to. Right. I just want to make sure. I know we talked about it. And, we talked about a lot of things in here, but I just want to make sure that, you're not saying that you want a lawyer present with you right now while you get much. I mean, we're talking about your nephew, your family things, and your ADA and everything else. But just want to make sure that you don't want a lawyer right with you right now.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So you still remember all those rights, right?
I know what I'm saying. You can use against me.
Okay. We got that whole, thing we got. I'm sure your dad discussed about it numerous times.
He cut way back.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably did that.
He didn't do that a lot.
One of the things is, I know it's going to make us feel so much better. I know it makes you feel a whole lot better. Where's the gun?
Truly, I do not.
Who does?
Not trying to be a wise guy, but you have to assume the person who used it would then know what he did with the add-on. I truly, I have no idea whatsoever where it is, what happened to it.
What was your plans to do part?
Oh, I know.
We're going down such a good thing. Elizabeth had plans.
Well, anything past what I know.
Okay.
I was told
you told us everything. You told us absolutely everything. Yes or no?
Probably not yet.
Tell me the last one.
I do not think that he's going to be killed.
We've looked at it. You're going to be there.
It's Johnny. Something to that extent.
We'll establish that. Okay. You knew some ill will was going to come towards Craig.
Okay.
Fair enough statement.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that can be anything, you know, outlet you anymore to what happened during these reasons.
I think, to go back to it real quick, what was it wrapping?
It was in a box and then it was in a plastic bag. There's a box inside of a plastic bag. Like a Walmart bag or a shopping bag, grocery bag.
Okay. Was there anything else in the box?
Well, moving it, I would have to assume loose ammunition.
You opened it up. What was in the box?
Then I didn't.
How do you know that was Walmart tracking after you didn't open it up?
No, it was in the Walmart. The box was in the Walmart stack.
You just said you was inside a Walmart sack and shot a box. And I know that for a fact. So I know that you looked in the box. You're not sick.
You've been around drugs before, right?
Oh, yeah, in the bar, so.
Yeah. And you're smart enough to know that if somebody hands you some tinfoil,
Hey man, hang on to this for a second.
you're gonna go, well, if you think hold your 8 ball, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So if somebody hands you a box, and it's a yay big box, could it be a pound of weed?
Yeah.
Could it be cocaine?
No.
Could it be money? Could it be things that you might not need to be transported around? Could it be?
Oh, could be. Of course, anything.
Okay. And so, if I'm a smart man, Tom looks in the box. In the box.
What did?
You did, there was no other way to be developed, right?
No, I said the box was in a Walmart stack.
Let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. You know, safe on trial for 2020. I mean, you know what's happened to Craig. And now you look back and you know, talk about it all. You know, you've gone over it again, gone over it again. And you was able to come. So look back now with your relationship with Elizabeth and your relationship with Frisco, where did you start seeing it go wrong? What happened?
Well, the quick phone call, it's kind of like, usually he'd say something to me, he'd talk, he'd ask something about Elizabeth. It was just a quick one. Tell her it's done, and tell her it's okay, or everything's okay, something to that effect. Later on, watch the news.
You know, what do you say when you part of the
I guess he called back again and asked if I'd seen it on the news. And I'm like, what? And he goes, just keep watching. Just keep watching. You'll eventually see.
Now, let me ask you something, because, you know, you think it's coincidence that you didn't manage Frisco?
I asked him that once. So is that a nickname? Is that your name? I said, just use it. But yeah, they did get me. Frisco living in Frisco.
Right.
So I did ask him that question once.
But, you know, Craig is still in Frisco.
Yes.
You know, he's just awful coincidental. But you meet a gal, Elizabeth, his name's Frisco. And 7 months later,
Okay.
I mean, see how people putting the pieces together?
Yeah.
And again, hindsight is 2020. Alright? You know, if I met a guy named, you know, I don't know, Sanger, started talking to him. And all of a sudden, something bad happened. And I started thinking, whoa, I'm going to be involved. Whoa, saying, oh, it happened. Oh, that's those things I want to talk about. I want to get back to, that hindsight 2020. I said we get money, money quarterback. We get money, money quarterback. Everything that I do, I can take back and look and know there's things I could have done different and picked up on things, and I'm like, damn, I didn't do that. Why did I do that? There's always going to be things in our lives, like that. And that's just life. It's just life in general. Some things you have control over, and some things you don't. But I want to know what your gut feeling was once you started putting the pieces together.
I'm like, what do I do? He's talking to someone on the phone about stuff, and then it comes into this. You don't see something like this coming unless you're part of it, I guess. I didn't see this coming. Not this, not the murder.
No.
I mean, I think I'm scared or something.
What would you get out of it?
Nothing. Was it an orphanage? Did you go up and do anything to do what I did?
You just figured she just got on figured that she could start around with you and do it, make you feel like a big man, and she probably
As long as she asked me to do something, she make a phone call, I guess didn't have to offer me anything. If I said no, and then if she said she would do something, I would stand out even more, but she didn't make it.
Well, you're a nice guy. And, I hate saying it, and hate to use another cliche, but, nice guys, sometimes things lack. You're so nice to somebody that probably deep down inside, you shouldn't be nice to. And I've done it. I've done it a lot. And you do something, and you're like, I just took myself in the ass. Now I got to do that. And then it's like, you just keep doing it, keep taking advantage of it. And in your heart that you're doing the right thing. You think you're doing the right thing. And it comes back and bites your ass. And that's fine. It happens. It truly does.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been in the shoes. Not these shoes like we're talking about before, but I have. You meet somebody, you think it's kind of cool, and hang out with them, and then they start using it. And it's like, where does it end? You want to be friends with that person because there's obviously something that attracted you to them, whether it be the personality, the looks, and whatever it was. And then all of a sudden, it's like you look back and you're like, my life has changed. I'm living my life for this one person. This one person is consuming my entire life. But look what I've had to do to keep that person in my life. This is not me. This is not the person that I am. This is not the Tom over the last 54 years. It's Tom for the last 6 months. I don't like it. It's not the same person. It's getting so deep. You're like, man, how do I pull myself out? And it's hard to pull yourself out. I've been in relationships in my life where that's happened. Because I'm the kind of guy that steps up and goes, hey, I'll help you, I'll do this. To be a nice guy. And then all of a sudden, that's expected of you. And there's always a little bit more. A little bit more. And you don't catch on. Because like you said, you didn't catch on until you saw the news. And somebody told you who it was.
Well, even then, because I didn't know where she lived, and they weren't giving names.
Right.
I didn't give a name or anything on the news.
But I mean, once somebody told you that was worthy of company, They got all filled together, they got for me. And let's say you went back and go, if I haven't worked in, yes, you can stay there. I'm not trying to get anyway on Mr. Smith. Thanks, Morgan. I want to go late for that's good right there. So we figured it out.
Let me ask you one quick question. Sure. I mean, you search for my apartment also? No, it isn't a mask. That's not other than my cats.
No,
Okay.
no, we didn't ask these things on your.
Okay. Oh, no, well, so if you want in there, just ask your apartment. You can go on in there. I like. Yeah, I got no problem.
I would buy anything in here.
Now, I'm a slob.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if I go to my phone, you go to the pictures, if you see something that looks like a disaster area, there's like 3 of them.
Is that your apartment? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I like those. Well, I thought.
Yeah, that's what it's like. But no, it's the cat.
No, as far as I know, your tax are fine. Nobody from us is doing it.
Okay.
Let me kind of put just a little bit. I know we've been here a while. She wants more ask.
I'll sit here and talk with you all day if you want.
Okay. And I'm good with that too.
Yeah.
When you piece this all together, where's Jim? I know you got to go to the doctor.
Just, what happened here? What went on? And, it's just, see, I said, you had me talking to this guy. And then he calls me after this, and I find out what happened. And, it's just, it was mostly about the fact that, his wasn't doing it. It was important to me for anything that she would do or had done or would think of doing. It was because the child was
The words you say, she did.
well, she didn't tell me she did anything. I mean,
Oh, it's a story that she told you. She told you that this happened. I know that.
she didn't talk about anything other than what I did. She was surprised. She seemed surprised to me when she told me that. You know, no, I mean, she couldn't believe it happened and stuff, and then I was like, yeah, but she thought, I mean, it's going to sound lame. She, like you said, apparently had spoken with, well, you told me earlier that she'd spoken to many people about this, doing something like this. I first confronted her. Actually, I'll remember it. The first words I remember is, I didn't think you'd do it. First thing she said, what do you mean? I didn't think you'd actually do it.
What about Frisco?
I said, you know, realize what happened to that. I really didn't think you'd do it.
Okay. So here's the deal. I know for a fact that she has information that nobody outside of that room of investigators in there knows about, unless you were there. That can only help them.
That was where, at the murder scene?
Being at the murder scene and got information.
No, I've known they've talked together.
Well, somehow,
I've known she's seen him. Like I said, she said her lawyers told her to disappear for a little while or something to that effect. So I was at a friend's house and he said, yeah, come on over here. I got a friend who's got a farm or something like that. You know, we can hang out there for a couple of days. She wants you to just calm down, relax. Because she put it, when she said she needed to get away, she put it as, want to get out of the media light. Not like she was running or anything. No, it was to the effect of, I just want to hang out somewhere. My friend says, yeah, I got a friend who's got a place.
but what I'm saying
You can hang out.
when
She got there, he drove her up. So I know they were
together then,
in the car from wherever they started to,
with them up,
yeah,
and he didn't have any part of that.
them driving over. No, I wasn't there. I was already at my friend's house.
How long that is, definitely. No clue. I mean, she rode the truck.
Yeah, he picked them up somewhere. I think McKinney. Because then she asked me to go back and get her car for her. And I said, why didn't you drive away in your car? Why would you have someone pick you up to drive you somewhere? And they said they were in a hurry to get out, and the lawyer told them to move, and they left the car. Once again, I asked them, why are you leaving a car and having someone pick you up to bring you somewhere?
You think I'm staying. You know,
So,
I guess the question goes to ask is, the part where she fled, get away, ran, whatever you want to call it, whatever she did.
out of the media spotlight.
Yeah. You and Frisco set that up.
No.
Did Frisco got GPS on you? How did he know you were at your friend's house?
Elizabeth called me and asked if she could come over. And she showed up with him.
And how many times had she been to this friend's house before?
My friend's house?
Yeah.
Couple of times. Not many, just a handful of times.
Place on Stewart?
Yeah.
And then where was the farm at?
It was out 380, out and then up north. It's out in the woods.
Off 51?
No, it's only 380.
North of Decatur?
It would be east of Decatur. It would be one way. I think the last sign you see is Decatur 21. Then you drive a little bit, so it's, I don't know, I guess it's kind of in between.
After the Jehovah's Witness church? That great big giant temple thing out there?
I don't think you go that far then. That was there. So, I know it's some gas stations, and then you don't go much further.
I don't know, that's Mr. Porky's.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure where Mr. Porky's is.
Yeah, I was there once. From there, 10, 12 miles down the road, maybe.
Okay, back in the conversation you had with Elizabeth when you confronted her. She told you that she didn't think that he would do it. What was the rest of that conversation? So I know there's no way you in good conscience can leave it at that at this point since you put everything together.
Well, I wasn't thrilled that I was involved. To the extent now, I want to say you get hit in the head like a mule. Like doing stuff to someone, you just being stupid. No, I understand that. Not anticipating an atomic bomb going off.
What was the conversation that you had?
She was upset that it happened. Like I said, I didn't think he would do it. I said, why would you talk to someone about something like that? Or insinuate something like that to someone? And he assumes it's not going to happen. You know.
What was your response?
Well, she was a little upset. Really didn't say much more specifically about it. sure there was.
What are the words all of that conversation?
Oh, I had to be down in Waco.
When we went down to Johnny?
Yeah. Had to be down there because, by the time I found out, when I found out I hadn't seen her until I got down there.
You Johnny there?
No, he was already in jail.
You said you watched the news when it first came out, and you didn't put two and two together. And then you came to find out that it was Craig and Elizabeth and all that. You know, you found out the real story. Who did you find that out from?
I'm trying to think. I think she called me. The lawyers called her. She said the lawyers informed her that he had been killed because they were asking her where Kristen was. She said they called me up frantic asking where Kristen was. And she wanted to know why. Did you have her? And Elizabeth said, yeah, I've got Kristen with me. Okay, good. And where are you? You want to know where she was? She said, Waco. And then the lawyer told her that he'd been killed.
Did she call you immediately?
I don't know if it was immediately after that conversation with the lawyer or not, but it was at that time that I finally found out.
What's she saying?
She said, watching the news and everything. I said, yeah. She said, that murder. I said, yeah, it's on every half hour. It's, top of the hour, bottom of the hour. Over and over on 4. I watch multiple TVs.
Oh,
yeah, I'll have multiple TVs. One on news, one on sports. And only on one. And I said, yeah, she was that's my husband. So.
And then when you went down to Waco, and she said, did you get where you needed to?
Yes.
That's kind of when you started putting pieces together.
Yes.
Taking my toys and going home.
I know.
I'm taking my toys and doing this. You guys want to do this?
I think, Tom, I think you told us about all that you know right now.
I think it really didn't know that.
And I think that, as you go down and have some time to self-reflect and think about it, I think you might come to the rationalization of some more stuff. Do you think that might be possible?
Well, I don't know where to go. That's the truth.
You don't know what?
Where the gun is, or what happened to it, or what. That's the truth. I obviously didn't think someone was going to be killed. Like you said, I'm making the phone calls and stuff. It's all stupid. But, like, she never told me she wanted him dead. I knew she wasn't happy with him.
Well, you were a very lucky person because you're the only person in the whole entire United States she didn't tell that to. Here's the deal. I really am. I'm telling.
Further evidence confirmed that Mark Lyle Bell was the gunman who committed the murder of Craig Nail. Bell pleaded guilty to capital murder, unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, and hindering the apprehension of a felon. He was sentenced to life without parole. He also turned on his co-conspirators, laying out how Vera Guthrie-Nail had been the mastermind behind Craig's murder. Vera Guthrie-Nail pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit capital murder and was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Thomas Grace pleaded to conspiracy to commit aggravated assault and was sentenced to 8 years.